Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over a little bit more technical analysis on ZNOG ticker symbol ZNOG. I'll have another video on them on Friday also once the Fibonacci retracement levels update, which they will update this week. And 42 cents will no longer be your overall tip-top resistance level of the fib level on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. We'll go more over that here in a minute. So what I want to go over first are the golden cross patterns explained, and then we'll go to the charts because I did put that on my technical analysis on my indicators on TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. So before I show you that, I want to kind of give you some information exactly what this is. So it says a golden cross is a chart pattern in which relatively short-term moving average crosses above the longer-term moving average. The golden cross is a bullish breakout pattern formed from a crossover involving a security's short-term moving average, such as the 15-day moving average, breaking above its long-term, such as the 50-day moving average, or resistance level. A long-term indicator carries more weight. The golden cross indicates a bull market on the horizon and is reinforced by high trading volumes. And vice versa. So, if you look at this chart here and you have the 200-day moving average and you have the 50-day moving average, obviously the 50-day is shorter time period. The 200-day carries more weight. So whenever the smaller one goes above the 200-day, then that signals a bullish pattern, and vice versa. So once it crosses down below it, then it would signal that it's coming back down. So this is, what does a golden cross tell you? There are 3 stages to a golden cross. First stage requires that a downtrend eventually bottoms out and selling is depleted. In the second stage, the shorter moving average forms a crossover up through the larger moving average to trigger a breakout and confirmation of a trend reversal. The last stage is continuing uptrend for the follow-through to higher prices. The moving averages act as support levels on pullbacks until the crossover back down, at which the point of a death cross may form. The death cross is the opposite of the golden cross, as the shorter moving average forms a crossover down through the longer moving average. The most commonly used moving averages are the 50 period and the 200 period moving averages. The period represents a specific time increment. Generally, larger time periods tend to form stronger lasting breakouts. For example, the daily 50-day moving average crossover through the 200-day moving average on an index like the S&P 500 is one of the most popular bullish market signals. With a bellwether index, the motto "a rising tide lifts all boats" applies when a golden cross forms, as the buying resonates through the index components and sectors. Day traders commonly use smaller time periods such as the 5 period or the 15 period moving average to trade intraday golden cross breakouts. The time interval of the chart can also be adjusted from 1 minute to weeks to months. Just as larger periods make for stronger signals, the same applies to chart time periods as well. The larger the chart time frame, the stronger the lasting and golden cross breakout tend to be. Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at ZNOG ticker symbol ZNOG. On my screen, you're going to see, when I zoom into it, you're going to see several different lines that you're not used to seeing on my videos. We're going to go through exactly what they are. So as you can see here, you have a blue line and a pink line that lights up when I hover over here. And as stated, you're going to have one that's the the 50-day and the 200-day or 200 moving average. Your blue line is going to be your 50. Your pink line is going to be your 200. So basically, when the blue line crosses over and it gets above the pink, which is basically happening right here where it says golden cross breakout LE100, that is when it signals that you're about to have potentially a lot more trading volume and a potential bull run move to the upside. So this is back prior to whenever ZNOG hit $1.74. Okay, so it was at about 23-24 cents, and then it went all the way to $1. came back down, kept trying to cross, but actually held support. So it could potentially cross down and then turn bearish. But however, if that blue line holds support above that pink line, as you saw here, that's a really good sign, and it holds support. And then all of a sudden you see the uptick in price. We got to 67, and then it bounced off of that support, and we got all the way to $1.74. Okay, and then the next time this happens is right here. It crossed whenever we were roughly at about 18 to 19 cents, and then we had a significant move to the upside roughly at about 42 cents prior to the annual shareholder meeting. Okay, and so this is kind of an indicator. It seems it kind of gives you a heads up on what potentially could be coming. All right, currently if you look at these two lines here, this is the red SMA line that we typically follow, but this is the golden cross pattern that we're looking at here. Okay, they are slowly starting to try to kind of meet up and potentially cross. However, I don't see it happening fairly soon. I mean, it could, as long as we keep moving to the upside. However, just keep in mind that we are pretty overbought, overvalued on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. So I do expect a pullback from these levels here. However, as long as we stay and find support at about 10 cents, that's actually a pretty decent sign for us moving forward. However, we do have to bust above that 12.5-cent mark and at least hold there and find support here. And as far as these things crossing here, just like we showed earlier in the video, how the blue line was actually staying above the pink could actually stay above the blue and continue to hold the stock price down. However, once these things cross and I do get a signal saying that it's been confirmed, that is an indicator that we should see an increase in volume and price movement to the upside. Okay, so this is a really good indicator to have. And as you can see here, whenever they crossed, you know, kind of strange that the breakout indicator did not show, did not basically tell me anything here. But however, when they did cross, notice how the price continuously started to come down. So we're at 22 cents, and then it kept it down. So as long as I see these things crossing, we should have we should have an indicator of, when the price should start continuing to move up to the upside. So I will let everyone know once we get across, and it's probably not a 100% type deal. It's not a guarantee, but it's a pretty good indicator of, hey, we might see some movement to the upside. And as far as the fib level, remember I was telling you about this earlier in the video and one of my other technical analysis videos of 42 cents is no longer going to be your high. Friday I'll make a video and I'll update the fib level. It looks like the new high is going to be about 30 cents, which makes me think that we should see some more move to the downside before we start moving, unless they come out and update you about an extension and other type of operational plans. I think that we could see a pullback, or at least a 10 cents minimum, before we start getting that move to the upside, if we're going to get it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that information with you on this new indicator that I put on my chart, and the thing that I'm going to be looking out for. And whenever I do see that, I will post a video, or at least get on StockTwits and get a snapshot of it on the charts, and letting everybody know that the cross has been confirmed. And especially whenever they actually update and say that the golden cross has been confirmed, I'll let everybody know to kind of keep an eye out for that move, hopefully to the upside. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.